there was a baby on a boat, and he was replaced by another baby, and that baby is a Dumbledore. This movie I'm trying to erase, so it's possible I get this, but it's as convoluted as I'm saying, and as ridiculous and convenient. It kind of, I don't know, convenient for the babies. No, convenient for the plot. Yes,
it's convenient for the plot, not for the baby.
And that's a Dumbledore, and that kid's a Dumbledore. That's like the big thing.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to tie it up to that, and that's how they butchered that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a segue into what we're talking about today. We're going over something
Harry
that's
Potter.
going to be probably really good instead of something that we should just erase from our minds, which is the new
Harry
Fantastic
Potter
Beasts
RPG.
movie. We're talking about the Harry Potter RPG.
Dream scenario.
Dream world.
Yeah.
This is it.
This would be, like,
let me be an Avenger. Let me be a wizard. Let me be a Power Ranger.
And Star Wars is here. So this is the trifecta. This is it. This is all the franchises.
We're hitting all the mechanisms.
These are all the franchises.
Everything's going good.
Except for WB, because they don't want to show up.
They don't care about anybody anymore.
They don't want to make games. They don't want to make money.
They want to make fragrances now.
Yes,
the
they want to compete with the Lynx, the
They're
Xbox
going to
Lynx.
come out with the Rocksteady fragrance, and yeah, it's going to be great. So,
but on a more serious note, speculation.
Yeah.
Dream.
Well, dream scenario, prediction.
I guess it's not that serious, but it's still dream. It's a dream.
It's a dream. Yeah, it's a dream.
Watch it. It's so good. Watch it not even be real. Watch all that stuff that's been fabricated.
I've been there before.
It's too good for us.
I've been there before.
It's too good for us. But if we were to actually get what we wanted for one time, if God was to grace us, what would you want out of us?
I would have. If you're a fifth-year student, like what we're hearing is that you're a fifth-year student and you're going to be going on this adventure and all this stuff. So let me work into here. Let's not make it like those old Harry Potter games where you could just smash the button. Let's have a stamina, some type of stamina gauge on the character would be what I want. And as you level up, you would increase it. And the facet of leveling up your character, you get new spells. Expelliarmus, Stupefy, Wingardium Leviosa, picking up crazy stuff, and there's so many more. There's a million more cool spells.
That's what's so grand about this.
You can take liberties with it, with the spells that they have. As the levels go up.
I don't think
this game even need to take actual spells.
This game lends itself to something so easily placed in a category.
And that's the point.
Is
that
this could be so
weird. It's the true definition of a fantasy game. We could go out there. What if we could break a curfew? What if we're allowed to sneak out of our room? And then that's part of like a side mission, let's say. There's a bunch of side missions that are night missions. You got to sneak around the school with the map. Just think about it.
That sounds so great.
Just think out there.
It's pretty simple.
Good?
Like, it's not that hard.
It's not hard.
To please us with
they
the
could
Harry
do
Potter.
it. They could do it. Listen, the funding for all these games are generally there with these bigger companies that they could do it.
Now, licensed properties are.
That's what I'm saying. This is going to be a big AAA game.
Yeah.
So we got to imagine that even if it's schlocky, it's going to have a lot of stuff in it. I don't think it's going to be schlocky because I don't think you can mess this up. I don't think you can. If you really make it, if you make it pay to win and you bring in all these things where you're buying spells and stuff.
That probably won't be where they mess up.
I would like if it's my story and it generates around my character, not so much an MMORPG where it's just everybody's story and I'm running around with a million different dudes like World of Warcraft and all that stuff. No, don't do that. If you do that, it's going to hurt me. There should be a multiplayer mode where I should go in and duel other wizards. Duel! Like in the movie, in the second one, where they're side by side, wands at the ready, and then they, you got to cast your spell, and if you got the better spell, you're going to win. If you got more stamina, you're going to win. If you use a defensive spell against an offensive spell, you're going to negate the effect of that spell. These are all things that
I actually would like if they fleshed out the spell system and made it like a...
Yeah, sure.
Made it almost like card system.
Okay. Go on, get in.
So you drop a card,
and it increases something.
Okay, you don't know what he's gonna do. If he attacks, you drop a deflect.
Yeah, it's like an enhancement spell as well.
He attacks with an attack that isn't as strong.
Yeah. You could only attack like once per turn. You could probably use like some type of support spell as well.
I don't know if I want it to be turn-based.
It's not turn-based, but in that
fact, turn-based, one per turn. That's turn-based.
But that would be how the duel would go, isn't it? You wouldn't just be casting off spells like a madman because then it's broken. And
I don't want.
Then it turns into more. The problem people are having Mortal Kombat.
Obviously,
throwing a kick.
There will be limitations like a mana bar.
That's what I'm saying, though. You got to be smart with it. That's what I should have said. I'm sorry, but yes, that's exactly what it is. It's a mana bar, and then that should be a pivotal point of combat. of the online combat and the story combat. If you're surrounded by giant spiders, you know, you're gonna have to do something. You don't have enough mana. Yes. You better get the hell out of there, bro. You can't cast any spells though. You could put yourself in that predicament the same way as if you're in a quest. If you're on a quest, right, in any of these games, Witcher, find yourself with no food doing a quest. Tell me how easy that is. And that's I think these are the things we want, where it feels as if there's a struggle to the story as well. I don't want my hand to be held, so I want it to be.
I just want, and it could be straightforward, just an RPG, like where it's not that simplified.
Yeah.
You know, where it's not stupid. But even if it was simplified and it had a good story, yes. I'd take it.
Oh, I'd
take it, man. It's been so long.
I just don't know where the
time
period
period. The only thing I really want is you have to read books to get the spells. That's
yes.
a lot too much to ask.
You
but
find them in the library
thing.
Or something
yes,
like
yes,
that.
That's
you
all I
can
really
go into
want.
the library.
That's all I really. And I want exploration. And if you just let me see.
Around the school.
Just let me go around like.
Let me cut class and lose 10 points.
The woods where like Hagrid's around. Like, you probably find like little creatures, and that will please me enough.
And there's like an identifying system for the creatures with a bestiary or something like that. And there's 300 different beasts in the world, and you see unicorns and all these things. Oh, come on, baby. Giants and the giant spiders and all these.
It's so easy. I really feel like it's so easy.
Trolls
I really feel like it's
even the dragons. Imagine the
hippogriffs.
Listen, we'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Vinny's Garage.
Dream.
Dream on. Dream on.